Hey guys, this is Emily. Today I'm going to show y'all the Web 2.0 tool that I'm going to use. I chose Edmodo.com, so let's get started. So we're going to start by logging in, and from here you could either use your Office 365, which is our HPU account. So that's what I'm going to use for this lesson. Also, another thing that I forgot to mention. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to use the teacher version instead of a student version. So I'm going to log in, and it takes you to the home page. So let me explain to you what consists here in the home page. So this is a home button, this is a progress, and here you could check the assignments like a grade book, and then here is a library where all your files are stored. These are the spotlights, which is kind of like the newsletter for Edmodo, and then these are your notifications, and this is your account. Here, as you can see, it says Spotlight apps, an apps launcher, and then your Office online, which is your HBU account, and then the planner and snapshot. Okay, so let's get started. So like I said, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm doing the teacher version. And then, so a couple things that you can do here. You can actually quite do some stuff just from here in the home page. So let's say you wanted to write something for one of your classes. Okay, so for Edmodo, you can do several things. You could separate your classes, I guess you can say, for let's say for if you're like more of a secondary um or like even middle school, you could create a group at Edmodo, and then you write, not write, but you do assignments and various other stuff. So this is a group that you could do. Already did one beforehand, which is ETEC 4306, which is our class. But yeah, so again, this is a homepage, and then so let me take you to the group, which is what you're gonna be mostly dealing with. So again, the groups are right here. You would click on it. Um, so this is the page for class, and then here it shows you how many members, how many folders and whatnot. And then so in order for you to have students join, you could click here, and then you could share them this, or you could send them the group code, or yeah. And then also if you do here, again it shows you the group code in order for you to invite members into Edmodo. So some of the things that you can do here is you could write a note. So just a reminder that you want to share to this class specifically. You could do it here. And another thing you could do is assignment. You could create an assignment. Here you would write the assignment title, the day is due, the time that is due, the description. Here you could probably write the directions for a specific assignment. And then a cool thing here is that if you want to add another group, you could also do it here. Just start typing in, and you could go from there. And then you could also attach the file, a shared link, and then you could do from a library or from Google. So yeah, you can do that here, and then from there you could just click on to send, and then the assignment it will be sent. And then you could also have a quiz. And then you would have to just create a quiz, and then just go on from there. A poll or a snapshot. A snapshot is I guess it's kind of like I really didn't know whenever I first got Edmodo what it was, but I read a little bit into it, and it said it's more like a way for you to have dull work or something of that nature. And then so what you could do is, let's say you want to create like dull work for your students, so you would have to go to the grade that they are in, and then whether it's math or ELA, which is only two options that you have. And then the cool thing is that it lets you choose the standards, and then you go on from there. So also another thing that you can do within this group is that you could create a small group from this classroom. So let's say you're having a couple students that are struggling with a certain content, you could create a small group here on your left hand corner. You click on it. You say you could put a group name, so let's put group 1. You create it, and then a subgroup is made from the original group. As you can see here, I had already made one, but yeah. And then in order for you to add members to this, you would have to do the following. You would go to group settings, and you could just and then for you to add members, you would just have to go to members. You would add members here, or you can search them up there. Another cool thing about this is that, again, you can get more specific. You can target more students by having this small group. So again, that's the same thing that you could do in the original group. In the original ATC group, you can do here. Something else that I wanted to show y'all. Okay, so let's say you're done with this group. So you can just delete it here. You can delete this group, small group. Something that I showed y'all that I forgot to mention is how to actually create a group or a classroom. So something you would have to do, you would have to go here, create a group, and then you just fill in all this in, and then you just click create, and then there you create your classroom. Let's go back to the home page. Show you a couple other things. Something else that the progress. So let's say you want to you've uploaded some assignments and you want to do not an assignment, but put it in a grade book. So you would go here to progress, and let's say you want to do for the classroom, not the group, the small group, but here you click the classroom, and then here it shows you the assignment. I had already made one a couple days ago, but let me show you how to add a grade into the grade book. Not a grade, but an assignment to the grade book. So let's say let's do assignment number 1, and the default total will be 100. You click create. There it's created there, and it shows you here. If you click on it, it shows you you can either delete it or edit it, and it shows you how many students have turned it in and the average. So yeah, and then here if you click on badges, it I guess you could say it's kind of like stickers, like virtual stickers they can give to your students. So let's say let's add a badge, and then so let's do this, and you can add a badge to the group. So that's that. And then final thing, we're going to show you how to add a document to the library. So you would go to add. You could choose a file, and it takes you let's say this took me to my computer's document. So let's add the graphic organizer that we did earlier this semester as an example. So you would open it, and then you add the file, and there you go. Something else that I really like about Edmodo is that you can connect with other teachers. You could also connect with other teachers around the country, or maybe within your school. You can get ideas about what they are doing. So let's see, let's look up a teacher. And look who we found. We found Dr. Katie. So you could it takes you to her profile. And then so it just shows you a little bit about her and whatnot. And it shows you where she's a teacher at. And yeah, so if you want to add a connection, you can just click there. So yeah, you can also, something else that I really like about Edmodo is the fact that you can get in contact with other teachers. One last thing that I wanted to get in touch, that I wanted to show y'all is how to the planner. I thought this is really awesome because as we know that we are now that we're in college, I see that we need a planner for everything. That we need to add everything to our planner. So let's say you want to do something for Monday, tomorrow, and then you would do the event or the task. So let's say You just add the event, the description, and this, let's say, let's do discuss about upcoming field trip or something. You would do that, and then you could do, let's say you planned it for tomorrow, and then, or yeah, so you could do that, and then you have to send it to your ETEC class, and then you just create it from there, and there you go. So yeah, this is Edmodo in a gist. But some benefits that you can do by having this Web 2.0 tool is it is easier and quicker for teachers to teach. I thought this was very virtual, very handy. Something that I really liked about this is that within the groups you have subgroups, your small groups. So I thought this was really awesome because you could have more one-on-one with students. Again, if you're having more trouble with students that are, let's say they're having trouble with algebraic equations, you can create a small group and you can send them more tips or like a tutorial and whatnot. So I thought that was really cool. Um, and then something else that I really liked about this is more accessible. This is more handy. It's not bulky. I mean, it's more than just having to do equations. I mean, not equations. Sorry. You know more paper. It's more paper efficient, I guess you could say. So yeah, I really liked it because I mean you don't have to be carrying around like from place to place for teachers, like carrying it between school and work. So everything is in one place for you to be grading and whatnot. And then another awesome thing that I thought about in Modo is that you can connect with other teachers in order to get a greater insight. So yeah, this is it. I hope y'all liked this tutorial and yeah, hope you have a great day.